select group so far this morning, but that's fine. Just introduce myself if you haven't met me yet. My name's Margaret, I'm the principal. I tend to go by Maggie, so that's what I tend to reply to. Welcome to our coffee morning. It's not a usual sort of coffee morning because we're all separated and on computer screens, but as instructed, I have my coffee, so we're doing part of it, right? I'd like to start really by thanking you, the parents. I mean, in school, we're working incredibly hard to make things work for your children. And I know at home, you're working equally, if not as hard, to make it work for your children when they're learning at home. I know it's not easy for anybody. And I know that, the changes and things that come from the regulator and concerns about people's health and corona make it a stressful time for everybody. So I'd really like to thank you for everything that you do to support your children and to support us as a school as well. I mean, the purpose of this morning, normally it would just be like a fireside chat and we'd all sit around and eat nice biscuits, but we can't do that, unfortunately. So the purpose is to get to know each other a little bit and to share things that are working well and to take constructive ideas about other things we could do to make it even better. It's not a forum really for talking about an individual instance, like with a password problem or something like that, because it takes up a lot of time, and that it's not really important to other parents, your individual issues, like those small ones. But obviously, Mr. Shane and Miss Sarah, if you do have those issues, just mention it and they'll get hold of you straight away to talk you through them. I need to say we're on a free account, so it's only 40 minutes. So with like 1 minute to go, we'll wrap up because we don't want what happened yesterday, which is somebody to get cut off speaking halfway through a sentence, okay? So again, welcome everybody, and my colleagues will introduce themselves to you.
Hi everyone, this is one. My name's Sarah Hernandez and I'm the Vice Principal. I've talked with most of you, and like Miss Maggie said, we're excited to hear from you guys and see what's going on, what's going well, and kind of some constructive feedback. And I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Shane.
Hello everyone. My name is Mr. Shane and I am the HOD for elementary in our school. So welcome everyone to the coffee morning. I've got my coffee cup here too, so good to go. No biscuits as Miss Maggie said, but what can we do? So I just want to talk to you a little bit about what is going on in grade 1 and 2. So well, first of all, as I'm walking around the school,
Wait a sec, Mr. Shane.
Translation.
Okay.
You're muted. You're muted.
You're muted, Rania.
Sorry. Hi. I'm just here for help in translation. If anyone wants translation, please let me know. I'll translate all what was said now. Please let me know. Thanks.
Okay, so I was just speaking a little bit about what is happening in grades 1 and 2. So as I'm walking around the school, I'm seeing lots of wonderful hands-on learning going on, and I'm seeing lots of smiling faces from the students. It's very clear to see that the students are very happy to be back in school and back in a learning environment. Also, obviously, with the current pandemic, students need to be wearing masks and they need to be social distancing. And I have to say that students are doing a great job of that. And we have to thank the parents for that, first of all, because obviously that training comes from home. And it's great to see that all of the students are complying. We are getting wonderful feedback from our distance learning students as well, and there's lots of smiling faces in the distance learning situation as well, and the level of work that the students are submitting is actually fantastic. So it's great to see it, and I can easily see that all of the students are making lots and lots of progress, whether they're in school or whether they're distance learning students. So lately we've been having some parent workshops, and there has been a great turnout at the parent workshops. For instance, yesterday we had the RAS kids learning A to Z, so we had that workshop yesterday and there was a great turnout. There was lots of interaction from the parents and lots of great questions. And thank you all for your emails that I received after, because like the feedback was great from it. And obviously, if you have any more questions, you can contact me about reading A to Z, or whoever else was doing the workshops. We have also in grades 1 and 2, we have listened to your feedback, and a lot of parents were asking for newsletters. So this week we have started rolling out newsletters from grades 1 to 5. And we have gotten lots of feedback that the parents are very happy about that too. So it's great to hear from lots of very happy parents, and obviously I'm available if anybody has any questions in the future.
Thank you, Mr. Shane.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're such a select group. Could I ask, please, that our parents, you're outnumbered at the moment, 4 to 1. Could I ask, please, if our parents could just introduce themselves and let us know how things are going and anything that they think would make it even better? Miss Amanda?
Hi, Mary.
Mary, sorry, I was reading the name. You're muted. Muted.
You're still muted.
Can you unmute us, Sarah?
No, I'm asking to unmute. There you go.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
Okay, all right. My name is Mary. Yeah, Amanda and Anthony's mom. Yes.
Yeah.
For grade 1, that's for Anthony. I think everything is okay for now, but I have a little problem on the Wednesday timetable. Apart from the e-learning, almost all the activity there is Arabic, Islamic, and Arabic A. I don't have a problem with that, but if it can be inculcated with some other activities, because when we look at the timetable, after we finish Arabic A, which we do, after that, the rest are all Arabic social studies, which he doesn't do, Arabic, Islamic, which he doesn't do. So I don't know if it can be added on with those who are not doing the Arabic subjects, so that they can work, because after that, we do the exact path, we go on exact path, we do RAS. But you know, some of the children, they want to see on the overview that Miss Maggie said I should do this.
Yeah.
So if it's not there, they think you are pushing them. So we have to go to exact path and RAS and keep doing that. If something can be added on the overview, so that they know they have to do something else.
Of course. Mary, how we have it set up right now is your home learning days. When you have 2 home learning days, there's an English day and an Arabic day. And when you have 3 on an alternating week, it's an English day, Arabic day, and e-learning English and Arabic.
Okay.
And we have it set up like that so the students can have a focus at home where they feel math, English, science, and then Arabic social, it would be Arabic B, English social studies, and then e-learning opportunities, as well as a specialist, PE or art at the end of the day. We did that based on feedback from last year, and it's worked pretty well, but I know you've got some sharp kiddos at home. So we put challenges at the bottom of the overview. So when Anthony and Amanda finish, you can say, have you done your exact path challenge? Have you done your RAS reading challenge? And encourage them to do that on those Arabic days.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
But you know, taking on board what Miss Mary said, if it does look to the students that they've got a little bit to do that day, some students won't want to do a challenge. I know, not your children, I know, but some students will go, oh, well, I finished. I only had to do 2 things.
Exactly.
So it might be worth making it explicit, a couple of other things for the students who don't do the Islamic and things like that, just so that it's in there.
Yeah, we can talk.
This is what you're asking. I've got one more sort of.
I think Miss Maggie's frozen.
I would say before Miss Mary, I don't know if Miss Mary's got anything else to say. My internet's unstable, so I'm about to.
Okay, we missed the photos in the classroom, Miss Sarah.
Yes.
Classroom photos that they used to send to us. We missed them.
I gotcha. So this year, with it being such a tricky year, we of course can't do group work and certain things we do in the classroom, which are lovely photos. But I'm actually working with Mr. Shane right now, and we've also noticed there's not really any pictures on Class Dojo. So we've come up with individual pictures going out of students on a rotation. So Mr. Shane will make sure that's implemented. So next week, inshallah, we'll have pictures posted.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Is
Before
there
we move
any?
on, I don't know if you could hear me.
Yes, now we
I
can.
don't know if you could hear me when I spoke earlier. My internet connection is starting to wobble, so that's why I've turned my camera off, just to hope that I can stay connected. Okay, Miss Hanadi?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, thank you for everything you guys doing at the school is really wonderful. And they have, I'm a mother of Uday, grade 2A. He have a blended education. So everything is going well so far. The only issue sometimes that we face in the exact path, like after we finish the tasks, they will still show as assigned tasks, although we completed them a few times, but it doesn't show the check mark. So I'm not sure, I think maybe that's a technical issue I need to raise with the classroom teacher, but that's like sometimes we struggle with those technology things. And then I have a little concern about the spelling. Will be there any like spelling tests, English and Arabic? I just feel with this online learning, the kids are not really doing much spelling.
Okay. So just a few things. For Exact Path, how it works is it's a learning journey. And so as they're progressing and they're getting better, it builds. If a student gets stuck, that means they may not have passed something. So I encourage you to reach out to our IT department for support, but it looks like that your student may need to repeat if he didn't get a high enough score on the actual assignment, but your teacher can help you look into that a little bit more.
Okay.
And then as for English and Arabic, per parent feedback, we didn't want to start off with spelling tests just because it's a very new era, and we're making sure everyone's getting curriculum and everyone's understanding where we're at. And so me and Mr. Shane are actually working on getting spelling tests started for next week. And so bear with us. It's going to be on the newsletter, the spelling words, and we'll have 2 to 3 different sets. Your student will know which one they're assigned to. And then from there, you will have spelling tests in Arabic and English. Arabic will probably start after half-term break, and English we're looking to start next week.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you for your feedback.
Thank you.
Okay, is it Miss Saleh? I'm sorry, I can't see a picture, so.
Here,
Yes,
Yeah.
hello.
Sorry, I'm working at the office. I just quickly leave my desk and run to the conference room. I didn't know that I have to speak. I'm the mother. I'm the mother of Jared. He joined the blended learning yesterday with Miss Christie, and he was very happy about it. He was happy to see his classmate from his previous school in the same class. So pretty happy that he's happy. That's all I can say. And then as long as our children is happy with their learning, then we will be very satisfied. And yeah, blended and distance learning, I feel like I'm satisfied with what you're doing, and I'm very thankful about that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Pella.
Miss Wada?
Yes, can you hear me? Good
Yes,
morning.
we can now, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry, I just joined. I think it's some kind of normal questions or opinion about what's going on. Is that right?
Oh.
Yeah, just joined.
Yeah, we just, thanking everybody for all the work we know you're doing with your children to support us in school. Just asking if they settled in, is everything settled? Is everything okay? Have you got any ideas to make it even better? For example, Miss Hanadi was asking about the spelling tests, and Miss Mary was asking about putting an extra slot in the Arabic days.
I see. That thing is clear to me. I saw the spelling words on this newsletter, and we start practice with my kids on that. So I don't have any issue with that part. Currently I'm having these 2 phases. The one, I have 2 kids. One of them now it's in the blending phase still, and the other one, no, they are coming every day. So I'm really happy with the kids who's going every day to the school. So my question, what's your plan for the other people, which is, for Tay, for example, grade 1, any plan to make them coming to the school every day?
We would love to bring them in every day. However, and it is a however, we have to follow the ADEC mandate.
Oh.
And the ADEC mandate is we cannot have more than 15 students in a classroom.
Oh, yes, yes.
And we have too many students in KG to grade 2 doing the blended model to be able to bring them all in.
Mm-hmm.
So until ADEC relax the 15 students in a room rule, we can't move forward. We did have plans in the summer before they brought it in. Originally, the rule was we had to have 1.5 meter distance.
Yes, yes.
So we got new furniture and we spoke to ADEC and we opened up some of the bigger rooms on the first floor so that we could have more students in one class with the 1.5 meter distance still there. And then on the 16th of August, that's in my brain that date, we got an update from ADEC that said the maximum number of students you can have in a room is 15, regardless of how big the room is.
I see.
So while that is extant, while they're still protecting health by saying that, because of our numbers, we can't bring the younger students in full time. As soon as we have the flexibility to do that in terms of using bigger rooms and things and to stick with social distancing, we will do it straight away because we would like all the students who want to be back in school as well.
That's great, that's great. I have another question about the Arabic side and Islamic language, Arabic language and the Islamic side. Well, when we send their homeworks or their assignments, during the online days, we find that quick response from their side. We stay till coming the next day to find their response. This is I'm not complaining about anybody, but comparing to the English side, honestly, they just give us their feedback like 1 hour, within 2 hours maximum. So sometimes we forget about what we did so far with the Arabic and Islamic side. So we need these people to really be engaging with us on the same time. Don't let us be coming 2 days. sometimes we stay 2 days till we know what's the feedback of our kids' homeworks or the assessment or wherever it is. So I need really their involvement to be on the same day for us.
I understand completely because when you do work, you want to see that immediate, was it right, was it wrong, what's happening? But I do understand from our side, our Arabic staff are teaching vertically. So while the homeroom teacher is on top of all of the English subjects and they're immediately giving feedback, Arabic subjects want to give good feedback and they want to make sure they're doing it properly. So they take time and they're going to need a day to do it because they're teaching multiple subjects across the school. But I do understand. I will have a chat and see if we can kind of speed it up a little bit. But just so you understand where we're coming from, that's kind of the process at the moment.
Wonderful.
Particularly maybe for the younger ones, Miss Sarah, because the immediacy is a little bit more important than maybe the older students who will have done a bigger piece of work and have it more in there, remember it a little bit better.
Wonderful. Yes, yeah. That's all. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And finally, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, and so I'm not being rude, but you're just displaying as Galaxy S8 Plus. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing? Oh, you're muted. Hi, Hamid.
Hi.
You're muted. There you go.
There you go.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Is it me I need to speak?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So far, I'm so happy of everything concerning Madia School. They are helpful on everything. If you have any concerns, all the concerned person teachers, they are cooperating with us. And I have no issue so far.
Oh, good.
That's lovely to hear.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Hamid.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, well, in reality, like I said at the start, the purpose of this is literally just to sort of put names to faces for me, because I'm new, and if there are any new parents as well, for them. And just to have a general conversation, a general chat. It's brilliant. It's lovely to hear your positive feedback, and I really do appreciate the constructive suggestions, you know, the constructive questions about the schedule or the spelling tests or the feedback. We really do appreciate that. So please, anytime you have those suggestions, do let us know, because we do listen and we do try and respond to it. Miss Sarah, have you got anything to add?
No, I just want to thank everybody. This era has been challenging for everybody, but it really has made my heart so happy, because we truly are a family at LISM, and you can just see from the students to the teachers to the parents, administration, everyone's just working together, and I'd really love to see all of the kids are benefiting from that. So let's keep working together, be a family, and I'm very thankful for all of our parents.
Thank you very much to everybody. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Shane, did you want to say goodbye? Okay.
Thank you. Thanks
you.
everybody for joining.
And goodbye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
and have a good day.
Everyone, have a good day.